There we go. There's one of them anyway.
Onwards.
A wand, which is valuable. Alright, now, how do I get them to all go the other way? Do that, do that, do that, no. I'm not sure. Doing this is probably the worst way to go about doing this. Okay, so you're still down. Which means if we interact with you, you go down. I think we had all the swords down, so. And then you? No, not you. You! Dang it. Close. Close. What else makes that go? I'm terrible at these. I think I said that last time. Wait. I think I need to get you up. What do you do? You do that. And no. No. Okay. I just need to get this one up again. Ah, I'm back where I started. I don't know. What do I do? That brings you down. And to bring you up, I do that. And to bring you up, I need to mess with him. No, not him. Him. Which puts you down, which means I need to mess with yourself. Mess with you. You do that. And do that. Oops. No. Yay!
You have my attention.
That took like way too long. Oh my. Oh, there's a collect all button. I'm silly. Alright, let's get going. Finally. I just realized you could use a little health. Awesome. Got plenty of those light healing potions, so might as well use them. Wait for the group to group up. And open this door.
Charge!
What do you have? Ooh, you have a lot. What are you? What are you? An Inquisitor of Urgathraga Blaka Blaka. Well, I'll leave you to your own devices for now.
Everything is so much fun with a little fire. What a night, huh? I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. A bit boring, chasing fool assassins without anyone watching the show.
It's not fun at all. Many people have died for nothing.
Shh.
I don't think we've met. You sound like a Kelashite. That's rude.
Of course. I'm from Kadira. But tales of hot deserts and shady oases can wait until the fighting's finished. But if you'd like to share a dinner and pleasant conversation, just say the word. I like making new friends. I don't know where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some guards there. Join me there, if you wish.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion.
Aren't you being a bit premature? Look at yourself. You barely got a scratch.
That's impossible. Oh, it seems you might be right. It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god. Not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service.
Move him near the middle. Let's go.
March on.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi.
Who are you? What's going on here? Do you need help putting out the fire? Where's the hall? I'll go
Fire
immediately.
doesn't frighten me, thanks to hell's blood running in my veins. I'll go ahead and wait for you on the other side. Catch up!
May Abadar keep you safe.
Let's do it. And so our adventure started, earlier and much more tragic than we expected. The whole team who gathered in the hall yesterday had been reduced to a handful of brave souls, led by Petra, and not at all by the scoundrel Tartusio, no matter what he might have imagined of himself. Jamandi Aldori was waiting for us, but to get to her, we have to march through fire, literally. As we approached the burning building, we covered our noses and mouths and rushed before we rushed inside. It was a good thing we hadn't wasted any time. After entering the building and just taking a few steps forward, the wall behind us slanted and crashed down with a terrible crackling sound, blocking the way back. While we may not have planned on going back, if we had come in a little later, the flaming logs and hot red becks would have fallen right on our heads. Regardless, if we were left with only one way to go. The hot air burning our lungs and our eyes watering from the smoke. But Petra led us stubbornly through the flames, while Tartusio did nothing useful at all. Right. We'd made it to the hallway leading to the banquet hall when we heard someone calling for us. It was Valerie, one of the guards I had chatted a bit with at the banquet hall. Even then, in the calm setting, it had been stunned by her beauty. But now, amid the smoke and flame, she looked like a celestial avenger, an armored deity, menacing but beautiful and merciful. Descending from the higher spheres to help us poor mortals. She held a burned, barely alive guard in her arms. "There are 2 more," she shouted as she passed by us. "They are wounded. Help me pull them out." Tertuccio grumbled something about how Jumanji was waiting for us. Meanwhile, Petra rushed to save the guards from the fire. Woo! Saving the poor fellows didn't take long. Together we lifted them up and carried them away from the fire. Only then did Valerie pause to catch her breath and wipe the sweat from her face. "Thank you. That was truly noble of you," she said. "And now, let us rush to Lady Aldori's aid." She and the guards we rescued were relatively safe. We made our way to the hall, where the battle was already in full swing. Let's move her to the front. Let's see. Ooh, missed a potion. And another potion, and another potion. There's all the crappa junk. There's Tertuccio's present. Alright, I think that's everything. Reinforcements are already on their way. Say your prayers, scum. Alright, let's just march in.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Protection from good? Oh no. Is that me running away? Oh, come on. I got criticaled. Criticaled. Oh, what the? Who that? Okie dokie. Let us... Okie dokie, artichoke. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Yoink, 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 yoink. Yoink. Grr. I think that's everything. Oh, you can search the giant as well. Nothing special here. Alright, let's meet up in front of our friendly neighborhood, Aldori.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger. And that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why she wasn't killed. The bandits recognized her as one of their own by this signet ring.
What ring? What are you talking about?
Lady Aldori, I saw it with my own eyes. The ring must be in her pocket. Search her and I'm sure...
Enough, Tartuccio. I'm still the one giving orders here. We won't be searching anyone. There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
Why am I under suspicion?
They both
Okay.
came to your aid, Lady Jamandi. But a liar's cunning knows no bounds. I've never met these two or their companions. For all I know, they're all conspiring spies.
How could you say that? We fought together. We literally went through fire together, and then you vanished into thin air. After you promised you'd wait.
My words might be rash.
I bet my life despise anyone but this woman. I saw how she dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with her through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand. He's got the eyes of a spy. And the mug of a spy!
It's funny because I was the first one to get knocked out.
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed her true colors. She forced us to break into the armory and rob it.
Considering the circumstances, that was more than reasonable.
Oops, forgot to read it again. Sorry.
That was a sound decision. Sometimes one must act at one's own risk and peril, until crossing the boundaries of what is allowed. Showing initiative is no crime.
It is insane when faced with death to stop and question whether you may be breaking some law or rule. Even more insane would be to ask forgiveness for making the right decision. Sorry, but your words display a lack of wisdom.
Screw you.
What about that trick she pulled right before we came in here? She knew very well you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, she dallied as long as she could, dropping everything to save people from the fire, even though the guards were handling things just fine. She was obviously hoping to show up too late and find you already dead.
I think there's a saying for this. The person who, I don't know the exact saying, but the person who's pointing the fingers has, 3 fingers pointing back at you. That's like a childhood thing I learned.
Really, Tartuccio? You're seriously trying to blame someone for saving people from a fire?
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but she behaved decently, as a true leader.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant.
Well, you're a butt too.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the stolen lands.
Oh, okay.
Lady Aldori, most of those who were to set off for the stolen lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the 2 teams would you prefer to accompany?
If my leader allows, I would join her team. She seems a worthy
Excuse me.
commander in my eyes.
Commanders, military leaders, all these laws and rules are but dust and vanity. I suppose I will accompany Tartuccio.
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak. Those like Tartuccio.
Ugh, Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
As for me, I know neither of these 2. At least not well enough. And I have no wish to become an unwitting pawn to an unworthy leader. If Lady Jamandi allows, I'll remain in Restov and help mend the wounds this attack has inflicted. But who knows? The road may bring me to the stolen lands, but not yet.
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this woman. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the trees.
All right, we have 2 teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the stolen lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navacta's crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Levitin's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies. I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution. While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patax. But you should know that it isn't just Patax we need to worry about. The royal house of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless. And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
Okay. And with that, we are done for now. A lot of interesting stuff happened, and we're gonna kill that Tartusio first chance I get. He's dead. I'm gonna immortalize him.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, stolen lands. Heroes are on the way.
And with that, right there, we're done. Bye-bye.